All this time I was talking, evidently I was not on camera. So I was spilling my heart out about the importance of faith, and sitting at Kentucky Lake on this Thursday, July the 24th, I believe, 2013, as I look out into the water. The water's like glass. It looks as if you could naturally walk on the water to the ship. My mind recalls the story and how Jesus had told Peter to walk on water. And as long as Peter kept his eyes on Christ, he did just fine. But when the water became a little boisterous, and of course the sea smelt like the sea, he smelt the salt water. And I'm sure that got to him a little bit. I'm sure he started to lose hope. When you go through your sea, when Jesus Christ is on the sea and the winds begin to get boisterous in your marriage, in your career, and in your family, you got to remember it's the master calling. It's no Dick and Harry calling you. It's the master calling. Come and dine. You've had a dream that you're going to open your own business, that you're going to make those millions. You had a dream that, you're going to get the nice car, the nice home, and then you lose your job. And then they foreclose on your house, or then they repossess your car. It's not time to stop. We got to keep going. We got to keep swimming. We got to keep digging. Even when things are bad, even when things are at their worst, we have got to keep digging. Why? Because the people who win are the people who never quit. There can't be no quitter. There's no quitter in winter. Winter's got to keep going. I've got to keep going in the midst of adversity, in the midst of pain, in the midst of darkness. I've got to keep going until the light comes. The noonday's going to come after a while, but I've got to be determined enough, resolute enough to keep going. It's like sitting on the lake. I've been here since about 2 p.m. Hadn't had a nibble. The only thing that's bit my pole has been a bird that's flown by my pole and accidentally hit it. And I still got to have faith that any moment that pole can go down. I still got to have faith that some way God will give me the idea to blow it up, to make my millions that would touch the world through speaking and through tapes and through ministry that would help turn lives around, that we would be able to go through jail cells and encourage somebody to change their life because there's a God who died on the cross for them. How you living today? Are you living in faith? Scripture says, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. I want to know how you're living today. Are you trusting? Are you believing? Are you hoping for something greater than you right now seeing? Faith is in the supernatural. We live in the natural. We've got to call the supernatural into our existence. Live faith. Keep believing. Know that the pole's going to go down and the big one's going to be on it, on the hook. But you got to keep fighting. You got to keep going. You got to keep studying. You got to keep believing. You got to keep praying. Don't give up. Don't give up. Anybody can give up. Anybody can lose and be satisfied with losing. But the great winner is the person who loses the game and goes back and watches the tape of why he lost and comes back that much better. Doesn't mean he's going to win the next one, but it means that he's educating himself. He's working himself. He's working on himself, trying to get better. This life is all about progression. We're on the proving ground. This is not our home for the Christian. This is the proving ground. This is the football field. This is the gridiron. This will determine where you will spend eternity. They say there's streets of gold over there. I want to see them. I want to walk them. I want to be a part of them. Most of all, I want to be with the Master when he calls. This has been Winston Bennett again, Thursday, July 24th, 2013. Go get it. Go get it. There's a warning sign just over the waters that I can see from a distance that says, warning, warning. The floodgates may open at any time. And when those floodgates come open and you down by the water, you could be overtaken. So the sign says, warning, warning. We'll sound the alarm. But the floodgates can open at any time. Are you ready for the floodgates to open? Are you ready for your blessings to come? All this time you've been ready and waiting and digging and scratching. Now the floodgates are about to open up and overtake you. Oh, I'm ready for mine. I'm ready for mine. If you don't want yours, I'll take yours too, but I'm ready for mine. I hope you have a blessed evening and get ready. the floodgates.